Roblox isn't free anymore. Soon, Roblox will no longer require a Plus or Premium subscription to publish new games for all ages. Instead, once your game has completed the evaluation process, you can pay a one-time fee of 1000 Robux per game. This fee will be refunded to you after 3 months unless the game gets moderated or taken down. If you had a Plus or Premium subscription for 2 consecutive months, you won't have to pay this fee as a benefit of your subscription. Previously, published games will not be affected and will remain published for free. This update will be released on May 19 for New Zealand, the Netherlands, Australia and Indonesia. It will be rolled out globally in June. So as you can see, I wasn't kidding. Now we actually need to spend 1000 Robux for each game that we want to publish. This might actually sound crazy, and I know a lot of you might actually get mad at me right now, but I think this is a good update. Generally, I think this is a step into the right direction. I know Roblox isn't free anymore and we need to spend 1000 Robux for a game that we want to publish, but if this update actually comes with a cost that reduces bad actors on the platform, I actually can accept this, and I think you should accept it too, because think of it, that's gonna actually improve safety on the platform, reducing all of the bad people, all of the people that actually have bad intentions. Who would want to actually spend $10 just to upload inappropriate game? Of course, maybe there's going to be some people that still will be doing this, but probably less than right now, so that's actually a great change in my opinion. Also, after 3 months, if your game is still active and has not received any moderation actions, you will actually get a full refund. So that's actually good. Think of it as an investment that you're actually doing to upload your passion project and publish it. This change will be rolled out globally for every single country in June. So yeah, let me know down in the comment sections what you think about this. Now we're moving on to our next topic, which is actually this one right here. Let's talk about this. Roblox is actively working on removing spammy and cloned games. So soon it might be actual end for all Brainrot games and modded games on Roblox, and not only those games, but also games that's actually sharing the same similar idea. Over the coming months, we're ramping up moderation against games that flood the platform by deliberately copying existing titles. Our goal here is to make it much harder for bad actors to piggyback on your hard work. So by doing this update, they want to stop bad actors and also people that might potentially steal your games. I think overall this is actually a nice update, but I worry about one thing. How they're gonna assume which game is actually original game and which game is actually a replica, a copy, a rip-off version of the original one. You see, for example, we've got Obby Bajur on a bike here, and there's a bunch of other games similar to Obby Bajur on a bike. For example, Obby Bajur on a scooter. That makes me question myself, is Roblox gonna remove all of those games that are similar to Obby Bajur on a bike? Because I think Obby Bajur on a bike actually came out first before other games. This game actually set a trend for other developers, for other creators to create similar games to this one. So I really hope that the system that is responsible for removing all of those spammy and copy games will be working perfectly fine. So I worry about this, but here we can actually read, we're moving carefully to ensure we don't impact original games and sequels or well-intentioned creators, so there's no immediate action required from you. I'm glad to hear that they're actually planning to do this change carefully to make sure that no real developer would actually get impacted by this change, so that's actually nice. I love that they've actually called this problem community pain point, all of those spammy and cloned games. Yeah, I think we can all agree that a lot of times we want to see something on our front page, we see a lot of same stuff and it might be actually so annoying. So that's awesome they want to do something to change it and to show us more passion projects. They've actually posted this post here on developer forum on the creator roadmap 2026, where they actually announcing all of the updates they've already added and updates that they are working on to add in the future. As you can see, here's the post, and we can also see that they actually would love to hear our perspective, what we think about all of this in the comments. So that's awesome. So feel free to go here and actually write your comment what you think about all of those changes. So you can find this post on developer forum and read about all of the changes by yourself. Now we are moving on to our next topic, and we're gonna talk about this. It's actually another day, and this just came out. Apparently recently there was a weird AI moderation bug, a weird glitch that occurred and deleted a bunch of popular games on Roblox. For example, My Restaurant, Fruit Escape and Noob Train. Those 3 games and probably a bunch of other games was actually taken down recently and was under review for a lot of time. And that actually makes me worry about more now about this change that they're planning to release that I was actually just talking about previously before this topic. So what's gonna happen when they're gonna release a system that's gonna be deleting spammy and cloned games? Oh my god, that could be actually a huge mess. I'm actually editing this video right now and it looks like that this weird glitch still going on Roblox, and right now actually Roblox and High School just got taken down as well as Trucid. So I have no idea what is going on right here, but this is genuinely actually not looking good for Roblox. Some people are actually talking about that this is actually because of the brand new game age check update, which actually pushed developers to update game ratings. But if that's the case, it's so weird in my opinion, because they should actually give some time for developers to adjust the age ratings, to update the age ratings, and if they're not gonna do it, then take the game down. But doing this instantly, that's actually not make sense for me, so I don't know if that's the case, but we will see. Now we're moving on to our next topic. You see, chat summaries and global chat are officially launching today. Chat summaries will allow users to get a raw idea of what people outside of their age group are currently talking about, and the log emoji with dots won't be shown inside chat anymore. So that's awesome, because this little thing right here was so annoying, so we're no longer gonna see that. Global chat will allow around 400 players at the time to talk to each other across servers. If we're gonna scroll right here, we can see how those features look like. So as you can see, we can switch from a server chat to a global chat and see people messages from other servers. And with chat summaries feature, we actually can get an idea of what people are talking about that are actually not in the same age group as we are. For example, the group is sharing compliments about their outfits and discussing game items. So people talking about clothes, and Roblox actually letting you know about that. In my opinion, this actually seems like a good update, but let me know what you think about this. And now it's time to move on to our next topic. Now we've actually gonna talk about this. You see, this is actually really interesting, because apparently starting May 19, any Roblox game that qualifies as a social hangout, has free from drawing, or includes content on a sensitive issues, will only be available to players age 16 plus. Previously it was set at 13 plus. So Roblox actually changing this, and the reason why they're actually doing this is actually here. We're making this change after many discussions with parents, policymakers, and safety specialists, and to align with Roblox Kids and select accounts. So with the brand new update they actually planning to release, recognizing that these content types may have more mature themes and should be only available to users 16 plus years old. Listen, I get the point. Why are you guys actually doing this to social hangouts? Because those games usually are club games on Roblox, so a lot of times in those games inappropriate stuff happening. So I get it about free from drawing Demi. I'm actually not sure about that. Like, I get it why you guys doing this, because for example, I think spray paint is actually belong to that type of game, and sometimes someone actually might paint something inappropriate in this game. But does that mean that right now kids can't play it? Banning those type of games for a younger audience is actually the easiest fix right here. So you should just improve your moderation and let those people keep playing those games, because what if there's a drawing game on Roblox? Like, guess what someone just actually paint? You telling me that now kids can't play this game simply because some people are gonna, like, you know, break the rules and paint something inappropriate? So in my opinion about this category, instead of banning this, they should actually improve moderation, so kids would be actually more safer in those games. Now it's time to talk about this. You see, recently Roblox actually replaced premium subscription with a brand new one called Roblox Plus, and now actually we've got an update, and it looks like they've actually introducing to us plus 500, plus 1000, and plus 2000. So from now on you can choose if you want to earn 500 Robux a month, 1000 Robux a month, or 2000 Robux a month, depends what plan, what tier you're gonna choose. So that's cool, they finally actually added this. But you know what would be even more cooler? If they would actually go for something like Fortnite doing. So Fortnite crew, imagine that every month you're getting a special avatar, or a hat, or a clothes, like any type of accessory. That would be actually cool. So let me know what you think about this, and keep in mind that if you actually don't want to choose between those three tiers, you can actually stick to tier 4. That is actually a default tier, a beginning tier, a starting tier, without any Robux each month. So you can also choose that option, so feel free to do that if you want. For me, you know, it's a great additional change. And now it's time for our final topic. This will actually blow your mind. Look at that. Coming soon, Octane, new a part of Roblox 2026 incubator. Like, why he use that word? Like, I'm only recognizing this word with Pokemon Go's that you actually putting egg into incubator so you can actually hatch it. But look at that. Oh my god, bro, that looks so freaking sick. In-game footage subject to change. It looks like a racing game. This actually looks like a racing game. I'ma predict that will be a racing game, and it actually reminds me of Forza Horizon. Let me know if you're also getting those vibes. Like, imagine driving BMW right here, or Lamborghini, Ferrari, Bugatti. Yo, bro, that's so sick, man. Like, the graphics are insane here. I told you I've actually prepared a banger for you at the end. Just take a look at it. Like, it looks actually beautiful. And what is that city? Italy? I think this location is based on Italy. It looks like that. Greece, Italy, something like that. Maybe Spain eventually, or Portugal, like something like that, right? Like, yeah, it looks awesome. Yeah, basing on this description right here, yeah, I'm 100% sure now that this will be actually a racing game, a driving game, so I actually can't wait for it. I'm actually gonna follow them because I wanna know when this game will release, and I want to see more things about that game because it actually looks interesting. Like, we actually need a brand new game that will actually blow up, become popular, and it's going to be actually cool to play, because right now a lot of games on Roblox is just brain rots with the same idea. So that's it. That's all the information that I've actually got for you into this video. That's all the changes. So let me know what you think about all of this, and that's also going to be all for today's video. So thank you all for watching it. I love you all so much, and I will see you all next time.